not much better. I mean, I mentioned the EPA before, just the gap. Green Bay was 4th in defensive EPA. So that now you add, I'm just saying.
Josh, you
for the
gotta take a day
analytics.
off. Josh, you gotta stop. We did the show well for 4 years.
Hold on.
Never talking about it.
Josh, we did it for 4 years.
Josh
and
is
here's the problem, bro.
Nick uses it when it supports his argument. You use something, DVOA, whatever it is. You throw stuff out.
I never once used it.
But you're going
and because
too
here's
hard
the
on
thing
it.
is,
No,
and
I'm
it's like
just
you're like
saying.
adjusted or not adjusted. Bro.
Well, look, I'm here for the streets, and I'm here for the analytics geeks. So all you guys, I'm hitting all cylinders. But the defense, I think, is going to be much improved.
Okay,
it already was good.
Okay,
all right.
good.
So can I?
And the offense,
So
I think Matthew Golden's going to be a #1 receiver. J-Lo, bounce back year, big year. Yes,
okay,
I got them.
I respect the take. This is just such a huge bet on Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Because listen, what the Packers had, in my opinion, was a bunch of good players.
Yes.
And
I agree.
I'm not certain, aside from their safety, they had any definitively great players. Now they do in Micah. Mm-hmm. But you do this because you believe your quarterback is ready this very moment. And you might say, I understand the initial reaction is, well, Micah's 26. Like, it's, you're going to have him for a long runway, and you are. This trade, it will be at its best immediately for them and be more costly as the time goes on. So if we can throw up the Barnwell article, I think it is noteworthy because with the cost of those picks, not having the first-round picks, added on top of his deal, Parsons will cost the Packers more than $65 million per season over the next 4 years. Four-time Pro Bowler will make more, at least implicitly, than any other player in the game, his old teammate Dak Prescott included, and twice as much as Bosa, who was the highest-paid edge rusher in the NFL a few months ago. On top of that, bro,
you know why it's saying that the 60? Because I don't know if people are going to understand.
Oh, it's because you don't have the
draft pick
the
that you gave up.
The draft pick, the 2 draft
but
picks.
But I got
that you
Micah
gave up.
Parsons.
No, I understand.
I just think that's a little funny.
No, I'm
not the analytics guy that Barnwell is, but
you're dropping EPA left and right. Listen. The draft pick certainly doesn't matter for this year because you literally wouldn't have it this year. It likely doesn't matter for next year because that's only 1 pick and they would be a rookie. Where this trade, if it ever feels not great for Packer fans, it's in 4 years, right? It's when those guys that you would have been drafting would be entering their prime. They'd be cheap.
And so, and remember, they're the youngest team in the league.
That does make sense.
But the point I'm making is, you don't do this if you don't think you can win this moment, which is a bet on Jordan Love.
That's
it's a bet on Jordan Love right now.
But they clearly think, and I think a lot of, even you who are not sold on him, you think the potential for greatness is there.
Yeah,
and that's
his
the
upside's
thing.
huge.
He looks great. Like he
the last
be great,
2 playoff games for him were tough. We don't talk about that Eagles one where he threw 3 picks. The Niners one where he threw the pick at the end. Like the
Dallas one we talk about.
The Dallas one.
So we're going to bring in a Packers fan now for a fan's perspective to see if this Packers fan is worried about. 4 years from now, this Micah trade is actually not going to be great, Wayne. But how do you feel about the Micah trade right now?
Man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful for real. I have something personal about it, a personal opinion about it, and a personal reason why I'm not too surprised about it. I'd like to label it. It's shockingly beautiful.
Okay.
I like that.
Can you expand on the personal reason you're not that surprised by it?
Because I remember when Michael was at my house one time, a few years ago, I was as soon as he got to the crib, I greeted him. I started talking about Jerry, and I made a comment about something like, you his son, you the golden son, you're the golden child. He stopped me right there, like nah. I ain't. It was like nah, me and Jerry, I ain't one of those type of cowboys. And I like, what you mean? I was like, nah, Jerry like you. You could go out there and blow the world up and still come right back on that team. And that's your space. Like, yeah, our relationship it ain't like that. That always stuck with me. That stuck out to me.
Oh, wow. Wayne out here
That's a
breaking
good
news
scoop.
from one of Kansas City's most gorgeous hotel suites, by the way.
Oh,
I
it's
can,
just
I can
stunning.
see that one
That's
any
top
place.
of the line.
I mean, that's
It doesn't get any better than that.
It doesn't. Absolutely.
I didn't know they had a place that nice in Kansas City, man.
I hollered at Nick. It's called. Apparently, this is our guy's country. Nick tells me. And so.
Wayne, have your expectations for the Packers moved for this Micah trade? They jumped ahead of the Lions in the division, and now they're right behind the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl. Where do you have how optimistic were you before, and how optimistic are you now?
I think anybody that knows me know that I am the most optimistic when it comes to my Packers. But realistically, the defense was already kind of like a top 5 defense, especially toward the end of last year. And all we were really missing was somebody that could rush the quarterback on a consistent basis, and somebody also, we was kind of lacking on the corners only because they're not too known yet. And I think we help them out a whole lot with this move right here.
Oh, look at
okay.
this. Hold
See,
on, Wayne.
Now it's just
Sorry.
guest central here.
It is what
I'm
it is.
surprised you didn't come with your jersey on, Greg.
He got the green on. The green suit.
Where Wayne at?
Wait, there he is.
You know what it is,
Yeah,
man.
Greg.
It's green and yellow all day. Let me
doing,
know
Greg?
what's happening, Wayne. Let me know where we meet in the box, we meet on the field, what game we going to. I mean, we actually gonna be there quite a bit. We gonna host a trophy. Brew has jumped on board. We don't know what Nick's gonna do. We really don't even care about Nick. This is about us, man. Let's talk about it, man, because it is what it is. It's coming through Green Bay.
I mean, we definitely gonna ride the little bicycle. We're gonna do the bicycle ride all the way to the. We there.
We doing it. We doing it.
I already asked Michael what's the neighborhood I'm moving in.
I mean, hey, the downstairs suite, that's me. I like to be in the basement,
Got you.
secluded a little bit, but we
Got
getting it
you.
on. Yeah, it is what it is.
Greg,
I know what it is.
you've had 24 hours now to digest it. It happened when we were live. Have you had you were very enthusiastic when it happened. That felt like your alumni, and I sent you a text like, alumni Greg Jennings, over the moon. Analyst Greg Jennings, the same level of enthusiasm, or has it
Alumni
measured
Greg
out?
Jennings is definitely a little higher than analyst Greg Jennings. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is going to be a really good team. Do they win the division? I believe they win the division now. Do they still have some bumps in the road? Of course. But when you look at impact players, and Micah being an impact player, and I know everybody's like, man, yeah, he disappeared in the postseason with Dallas. There was you remember me talking about this cloud, this dark cloud that kind of loomed over Dallas, and Jerry had a lot to do with all of that. We don't have that in Green Bay. Wayne, we don't have that in Green Bay.
We don't. Doesn't exist.
So when he lines up in Green Bay in the cold, knowing that he has all these dogs on the other side, because they're not gonna fall asleep, they're not gonna be snoozing like the Dallas Cowboys always do in the playoffs. He gonna be, oh, this is what it is, because we gonna all be there. We gonna all be there. The stars shine bright in Green Bay.
Yeah, they've got to.
Absolutely, they got to. So that's my honest analysis.
All right. Well, I've got one before Wayne goes, because I know he's got a plane to catch. Wayne, this is maybe personal business. We'll make it public a bit. I do owe you 5 from last year against the Bears. You said we'd run it back. I feel like now it's a fair fight. We can just do your team, my team. Packers-Chiefs lasts longer, double or nothing, right?
I'm with it. That sounds awesome.
He said that like you was gonna be scared and back down.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
What we doing?
Thank you, Wayne.
Wayne, thanks, brother.
Appreciate it as always. We'll have you on soon. Go Packers.
Man, go Pack, go. Kevin, you got the hardest job ever.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Trust me. I understand. Arch Manning hype justified. Matt Leinart and Mark Ingram join the show to talk about the huge game, Texas-Ohio State, tomorrow. We'll be back on FS1 on the Fox Sports Channel, Sirius XM.